Utaha 先輩
Hello, 大家好, I'm Utaha fan. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Another week, another Bishoujo figures rambling video where I talk about the top 10 Bishoujo figures from AmiAmi and rank them into a tier list. This week we have the return of some Ecchi and Liu figures. I want to say it's been a while since we last have a Liu figure that I have to censor. Anyway, the list is captured as of April 21st afternoon Japan time. First on the list, we have an original illustration, Rose or Rose by Taco. It's a 1/6 figure by Bear Panda, fairly affordable at only 8,000 yen. This one is an interesting one because according to the caption, which you see here, those are actually real fur. So I don't think I've seen a lot of figure with real fur before. This might be the first, and I do wonder why they decided to do that. And what takes so long for figure company to actually incorporate some other materials into the figure line? But back to the figure, looking at those lines, those are lovely curve there, fantastic front shot, great melons. Love the background shot here, it's like you are kind of sneak peeking her. Not sure why they're focusing on her feet, but this top down shot looks really sexy though. And of course this is why we are here, right? For the figure, right? Those front melon. This shot, you know, looks a little bit squished for some reason. And you get two faceplate, although they look kind of pretty similar to me. I can't really tell the difference other than the glaze of her eyes and a bonus acrylic plate. So overall, a sexy figures. Very interesting about the fur used into the figure, but other than that, I would say it's just slightly above average for me. So B tier. Next up, we have an Android from Honkai Star Rail March 7. So very cute. I love her expressions. The faceplate selection's not bad. We get the archery that she's using with some weapon. And is this a camera? Not too sure. And then this winking eye face look fantastic. I guess it's a cell phone and a camera. And she's posing and then crying, and then some background photos of her. So pretty nice Nando. If you're a Honkai Star Rail fan, should probably be high on your list. So B tier for me. Then we have a Robotech, Ochacho Uraraka from My Hero Academia. I don't really follow that series, so not sure what else I can say. It's not my style of figures either. It's kind of look a little bit like a Mega Man kind of design, which I played when I was much younger. Interesting posing. I guess it's a articulate figure, so you can really go to town. And then you got some accessory here, and then different faceplate. Is this different faceplate or is the same faceplate? Oh, it's just a hairpiece here, and then a different faceplate. Interesting. They spent a lot of time to showcase the different faceplate here. So interesting figure. Nah, just not my type, so I would say D tier. Then we have another original character, I think, this one from Good Smile Company. Not sure if she has a name, I guess she is a nun. So first impressions is a very sexy nun. Sounds pretty naughty when you say it that way. And then her pose is okay. Expression wise, not bad. I like how they shaded her front area, so that's pretty nice. And then you got a nice shot of her thigh A very simple base, and then wow, I mean look at this. This is lovely. I like the ornament around her chest. And then she got a little angel wing. Not sure why she's that shiny in terms of her skin tone. Yeah, I wish there's more backshot, and overall her pose is not doing it for me. I mean, definitely the money shot here is why we buy her probably. And something is off about her. I can't really pin down what it is. So I'll have to put her as an average 1 C tier. Next we have Angela Balsek, one of those plastic model. She is a bit futuristic looking, and I believe she has some articulations, yeah, so you can pose her to your liking. I do love those back pose and how her hair is sculpted. Her armor looks decent. And the joint are not too obvious, so that's a bonus for articulate figure, I guess. Oh, interesting. You also get this little robot here, maybe. This is also articulate figure, or is that a separate one? Yeah, that's a separate one, it said there. So you only really get her, and there isn't really too many photos to judge her on. Well, not a bad model kit articulate figure. I would put her as C tier. Moving on, we have Sion from the Slime anime. This one we have like she was undressing and someone just walked in kind of situations. Her horn looks good. The way her hair flow is nice. I do love this side shot and how she's holding her jean. Or is that just a pan and then exposing her bottom? Very nice. This one is a lovely line here. Very, very nice. Wow, and then here, this shot is great. Fantastic. Loving all the care they took in capturing those fantastic angles from the different photos. And then they have her in a forest. I guess she's changing when they are breaking. And more wonderful shots of her in this very lovely pose. And then this one here, I tell you, very, very lovely melon. Yeah, pretty nice figure of Sion. I would say B tier. Then we have an android doll, Rosa Maiden, Sinku. So they are getting a bit pricey now, but you do get those cloth-like material. She looks a bit bland though in terms of the expressions, although I do love the deep red color of her clothes, and her hats are nicely done, contrasting with these bright red roses. So you can sit her on ledge, and then this is a close-up of the doll dress. Looks really nice. Pretty cute android doll. I would say B tier. Coming at rank 8, we have first of the 2 new figure, a Succubus. It's hard for me to really talk much about those really borderline underage looking new figure because they are very controversial, right? So I mean, looking at the first angle, I mean, I personally don't find them to be attractive, but I know some people does. So, and then now we have those cast off, and I have to do some censoring going on, and we see those bright shiny lines and some lovely heart shapes on where her precious things are. Yeah, she get a different expression here. So like she's licking something. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say on this one. Let's just say it's not my type of figure. Titi. And we have Sylphina. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Another original character by Pink Mingo. Not sure I heard of this manufacturer. This is another cast-off with very voluptuous proportions. First impressions, there is a decent amount of shading on her clothes, so that's nice. Back shot looks good. Side shot really emphasizes just how gigantic her coconuts are. I do love her expressions. I think her expressions are well done. But the rest of the figures, I mean, they are definitely huge and thick. But proportion-wise, it looks just too big, right? I mean, I'm not sure how else you can word it. And then now the cast is off and I have to start censoring those lovely melons and the other parts of her secret garden, right? So more pictures of her exposed. Back shot looks great. Yeah, so for new figure, I think the amount of attention they pay to her clothes is pretty good. Yeah, and then her expression is definitely the highlight for me. Oh, this an interesting way of showcasing what you're really buying. I don't think I've seen promotional photos like this. I wonder if it's been added, where the focal point are in color and the rest are in black and white. And you get, is this acrylic plate and one of those signing paper? Yeah, I guess that's what you get as the bonus. So this is an interesting one. I love her expression and the details on her clothes, but I'm not too keen on how her proportions are. I have to put her as a C tier, yeah. Finally, we have Taiho from Azuling. This is a 1/4 scale, so pretty large. Is this a bunny ear? I guess it's kind of a bunny ear. She is in this red hot lingerie, or is it? Yeah, it's a lingerie, and then her stocking got this pearl-like pink on it. Looks really nice. Her hairs are sculpted fairly good. Expression wise, definitely look like Taiho, like her other figures, and we already know how gigantic her melons are, so nothing to complain there. This back shot here looks really lovely. The way she's sitting does look quite sexy. I just wish her expression is more expressive, and yeah, it doesn't really convey the vibe as well with this kind of more muted expressions. Overall, a sexy Taiho figure. I would say C tier. Definitely could be better with different expressions. So here we are. We don't have any A tier figure this week, and personally, there's nothing here that I'll pre-order. But how about you? Let us know what you think in the comment below. So we have this figure, Rose, which claimed to use real fur. I think that's going to ruffle some feathers of people. So I'm not sure they're going to use real fur or it's a flux fur. It's actually cheaper to use real fur. I've read in the thread in my figure collections and some forum that they claim they are using rabbit fur or something, or a fox. So this might be a controversial ideas, but I do love the notions of using other materials into a figure design. I think that's going to add some texture and extra dimension to it. But what do you think? Comments below. Do you like to see different materials incorporated into the figure design, or do you love your PVC plastic and that's alone is sufficient for you? As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Until the next video, you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.